Hey guys, Ian here. I want to do a quick video for you today highlighting two ARs that I recently built using JMT, or James Madison Tactical, 80% polymer lowers. I was just out at the range shooting these rifles and I wanted to get some footage of me shooting these, but it was a little too windy and rainy and the weather wasn't cooperating, so I just figured I'd come here and shoot a quick video in my garage. The reason I wanted to put a video together is for guys who might be considering making this purchase, and since this is a relatively new company and a relatively new product, there's not a lot of information out right now, specifically about what you can expect as far as the end result. A lot of the videos and information have to do with the manufacturing process and not the end result. And so I wanted to kind of give guys a heads up on why I think this is a really great product and a really great option for you to pursue. The thing that initially really attracted me to these rifles was these lowers, was cosmetically how good they look. It really has that appearance of kind of a high-end billeted receiver, and obviously cosmetics is not my main priority. I want my rifle to function, but if you're going to the trouble of building an AR-15, you want it to look good, and so there's nothing wrong with taking some pride in the appearance of your rifle, and you're definitely going to get that with a JMT lower. The other thing that's really kind of along the same lines of quality is how well these mate to the upper receivers that you put them on. There's a really great fit and finish to these rifles on the machining end of JMT. The upper here is an Aero Precision upper, and like I said, it made it perfectly. It made it tightly, not overly tight, but it was perfect. I really hate when you build a rifle and you put the upper and the lower on each other, and you've got that play between the two of them. It really distracts me, anyways, from the quality of the build, and so I was really pleased to see that. This one has a Spikes Tactical lower kit in it that as soon as I finished this rifle, just dropped right in. Feels just like any other lower that I've ever used. It doesn't feel any different in any way. It's just like anything else. The second one is a pistol build that I did. This one was a DPMS upper. Same thing. Made it perfectly, no play, really solid feel to it, and this was a Palmetto State parts kit. This was not only the first JMT 80% lower I did, but first 80% lower I'd ever done in general. Really liked how this rifle turned out. It was originally a black JMT lower that I did in a tungsten Cerakote. Really think it's a sharp looking rifle. So cosmetically, that's what you can expect. Performance wise, this rifle I've used for about 5 months now. I've got several hundred rounds through it. It's kind of been my main rifle, mainly because I wanted to get some use on both the upper and the lower, because they were both new. But I've been really pleased with it. To be honest with you, I forget constantly that this is even a polymer lower, or that there's anything different to it. I've been really pleased with the performance, and that was the reason that I went on and bought a second polymer lower from JMT. It was because of how pleased I was with this initial build. So that's what you can expect as far as the completion process. I'm pretty confident that you're going to be happy once you put this together. It doesn't feel any different than any other lower, and as long as you follow the directions, which JMT has a lot of great directions on their website and on their YouTube channel, as far as videos, written directions that you can use step by step as you're doing the manufacturing process. There's no reason that anyone can't do this, and I say that because I did it. I have no machining experience. This was the first time that I had ever machined anything in my life, and I also used a drill press. I didn't use a mill. I just used a standard drill press. It was a little tedious, but the end result was the same, and in the end, I don't really care, as long as it turned out the way that it did, which has been great. If you're thinking about doing this, all I can say is do it. This is a really great product for a phenomenal price. You're looking at just over $100 with shipping for a quality lower, along with the jig, which is actually pretty rare. And if you're kind of in the market looking around, you'll see that that's pretty unusual for, especially for $100 for the lower and the 80%, or excuse me, the 80% lower and the jig to be shipped together. So that right there was initially what attracted me to them, but beyond that, the quality and everything else has been what's kept me coming back. I'm actually hoping to build an additional lower to use on a 300 blackout that I'm hoping to build. And from here on out, I don't really anticipate using any other product. So if this is something that you're considering doing, do it. You won't regret it, and you'll probably be just as pleased with your end result as I was. So thanks for watching, guys, and hope this helped.